So over the years, we've seen so many varieties of jutsu, so many abilities in the Naruto universe. We've seen the Izanami, we've seen the Susanoo, we've seen the Amaterasu, we've seen the Rasengan, Fire Style, Fireball Jutsu, Water Style, Water Dragon Style Jutsu. We've seen all those varieties of jutsus, but if you had to choose just one jutsu, and I'm not talking about let me pick the Sharingan. Sharingan is a Kikakenkai. I'm talking about an actual jutsu that you have to weave a hand sign to obviously activate. If you had to choose one jutsu, only one jutsu, and that is the jutsu that you have to use in the Naruto universe, which one would you choose and why? Me personally, I've sat down and thought about that question for quite some time, and even though I'm a huge fan of fire style jutsus, like fire style jutsus is my shit, if I had to choose one jutsu, I would actually end up choosing the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and here's why. First of all, in the Naruto universe, knowledge is power. If you don't know shit, you ain't gonna survive. And the amount of strategies that you have to pull out of your ass to survive a fight is pretty much insane. So obviously I would need to study up and master as much strategy as humanly possible. And obviously the human lifespan isn't really that long, so there's so much vast amount of information out that you need to learn. I would create Shadow Clone Jutsus to bypass that problem. I will create, I'm not gonna say that I'm an Uzumaki clan. I don't belong to any clan whatsoever, so I believe that my limit would be around 20 Shadow Clone Jutsus or something like that. Pretty much, I will create 20 Shadow Clone Jutsus and have each one of them read up a book about strategy, learn up about fighting styles, learn up about everything that I need to know to survive, because I feel like that is actually going to be very vital for me. Now you probably think to yourself, hold up, the Shadow Clones will disperse about a short amount of time, like how Naruto Shadow Clone Jutsu always seem to disperse out of random times, especially in Naruto Road to Boruto. His Shadow Clones always seem to disperse no matter how long he wants to keep it out there. But I feel like that's kind of weird in a sense, because Madara, I know Madara is a huge exception, but Madara was able to create a Shadow Clone Jutsu to stay long enough to fool people that he was dead. So I feel like the span on how long you can keep a Shadow Clone out in the world depends on each user. So in my case, I would believe that I could keep a Shadow Clone, up and running for about a day. I would say a day. Like each day I'll create some Shadow Clone Jutsus, they'll go out and start learning and stuff like that. And secondly, as to why I would choose the Shadow Clone Jutsu is because I will have someone to spar with. And who's better to spar with me than me? Because if you can beat yourself, it means that you are moving up a step in progression, I believe. Obviously I will spar with other people as well to learn some new fighting moves, but sparring with yourself is like shadow boxing. You are pushing yourself to the absolute max, and you know that the other opponent is not holding back. So that's one of the reasons as to why I would choose the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Obviously the third reason is the distraction. It helps when it comes to fighting opponents, distracting them, stuff like that, and creating confusions, tactical maneuvers, all that stuff will be beneficial when having a Shadow Clone Jutsu. Other than that, also, going back to what I said about training, another beneficial benefit that comes from training with your Shadow Clone is that if I'm fighting for 1 hour with my Shadow Clone Jutsu and I disperse that Shadow Clone Jutsu, I will gain 2 hours worth of training in that moment, so I can become extremely powerful extremely quickly, and it is just a really powerful jutsu to have basically. And with that, I don't know what my nature would be at that point, but I feel like, if I had a Shadow Clone Jutsu, it would help me learn other jutsus as well. Like, so I could find out which nature I would be, because I feel like every shinobi needs to have at least one nature. I would go and find out that nature, hopefully it's fire, and I will go and master every single fire style jutsu there is out there. Obviously I can learn Kikakenkai techniques like Amaterasu and Izanagi and all that crap, but basically that would be a really powerful jutsu to have. So that's it. Like, I want to ask the community, the anime community basically, what jutsu would they use? I know most people just go for the most OP ass jutsus out there to pretty much keep himself safe from being killed, because let's face it, no one wants to be killed out there in the Naruto universe. But at the same time, I would like to see who would try to go with the more obscure techniques out there, like, and how would you use it? That's the most important thing. How would you use this technique and why? Why would you choose the technique and how? Like, I just want to pose the question and see what you guys think. I personally feel like the Shadow Clone Jutsu is a technique I would definitely like to have on my arsenal. Like, it is one of those jutsus that can work anywhere. Even if you want in Naruto universe, it works well in every situation that you can think of. Like, bruh, imagine if Goku had a Shadow Clone Jutsu technique. He could potentially get a lot more stronger, a lot more quickly. Like, I don't think, like, if he went into the hyperbolic time chamber with his Shadow Clone Jutsu, he would have been strong enough to beat Cell. I personally feel like. Now, obviously, there are some downsides with the Shadow Clone Jutsus, you know, being that if the original person feels pain, the Shadow Clone Jutsus will also feel pain to some extent. So I would have to be able to stay strong and be able to fight off my opponent and keep my Shadow Clone Jutsus away from being disposed. So yeah. See, the reason why I'm posing this question is that as of late, I've been thinking about Naruto and pretty much how he's been using the Shadow Clone Jutsus as of late. Like, you guys remember near the end of Shippuden, I believe, Kakashi told Naruto that he had to study for 2 years before he could become a Jonin. I feel like if he had used Shadow Clone Jutsu, like, he is a master of the Shadow Clone Jutsu, so he could have created up to like 1,000 Shadow Clones easily. So if he created, like, let's say 50 to maybe 100 Shadow Clone Jutsus and each of them picked up a book, he could have become a Jonin in less than a month. I feel like he could have become a Jonin in less than a month. But obviously, Naruto is all about hard working and all that stuff. So if I was in his shoes and Kakashi told me that I had to if Kakashi told me that I had to study for 2 years to become a Jonin, I would have just easily just used the Shadow Clone Jutsu and just blasted through that thing. Because, like I said before, an hour studying. Let's say, for example, I'm spending 1 hour on studying, you know, the art of martial arts or something like that, and my other Shadow Clone Jutsu is studying the techniques of mastering, you know, strategic battling or something like that. And obviously, I disposed it. I have gained 2 hours of studying just like that. So, anyways, that's it for me. So I'm posing this question to the anime community, especially to the Naruto community. If you could only choose one jutsu, let's just say you have an affinity to a certain element. You can pick the element, I don't really care. So for me personally, I have an affinity to fire because, you know, fire. But if you can only choose one jutsu after that you can learn or that you have acquired automatically, which jutsu would it be, why, and how would you use that jutsu? I'm just curious. I just want to hear what the community has to say. So yeah, I'm Extreme Player Stunning. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.